There are video capture devices that make you fight with drivers for hours, and then there is this little blue brick. Look, streaming gear can be painfully complicated, but this hardware takes a completely different route. You plug it into a USB port on a Windows machine, a Mac, Linux, or even a Chromebook, and it just works instantly. No software CDs, no frustrating installation loops. It behaves like a basic webcam to the computer, which sounds simple, but that simplicity is precisely why it is so dependable. What stands out right away is how this thing handles the heavy lifting inside its own casing. Instead of choking the host computer's processor with scaling, color conversion, and deinterlacing, an onboard FPGA chip does all the math. That means the desktop processor stays cool and free to handle heavier tasks like running a game or encoding a heavy stream. Running it continuously for days on end does not phase it either. It has passive thermal protection built right into that solid aluminum chassis, though honestly, it gets a bit warm to the touch after a long session. The build quality feels substantial in the hand, remarkably dense for something so small, with status lights that quietly let you know what frame rate and resolution are passing through. Speaking of signals, it happily accepts crisp high-definition feeds up to 60 frames per second without stuttering or dropping frames. Now, the companion utility software is actually quite neat for tweaking EDID profiles, adjusting precise resolutions, and grabbing firmware updates, though the interface itself looks like it was designed in 2012 and never left the office. It lacks a few modern creature comforts, too, like a pass-through port, meaning you will need an external splitter if you want to monitor your source on a separate display without lag. But that omission keeps the footprint tiny enough to slip right into a pocket. So yeah, while it demands a slightly higher budget than generic plastic capture sticks found online, the sheer reliability and offloaded processing make it a staple for anyone who cannot afford a dropped frame during a critical broadcast.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.